You know, I think I've learned a lot about being a YouTuber after making a video with 10,000 views and a 50-50 like to dislike ratio. What I learned is that there's exactly two types of comments on a YouTube video. The ones that agree with me, and the ones that didn't watch the video. Now I know that sounds like I should be tripping over the massive weight of my own ego, but I know it's true, because I have yet to read a single comment with an argument that I didn't already directly address in the video. I mean, they're out there trying to have their Ben Shapiro checkmate liberal moment, not knowing their argument already just got dunked on by my video. I mean, special shout out to this guy who said HbomberGuy is friends with Hussein Piker, lol. I mean, if you've seen the video...
But my dad.
But the main thing all these comments have done is completely confirm my suspicion that YouTubers have completely misled their audiences about what copyright is. Let's take this comment for an example. Internet historian fans just don't care. He doesn't write or edit any of the videos. YouTube's copyright system is trash, and the entire copyright industry is crap, so none of us really care. I'm sorry, the copyright industry? So yeah, in case you're wondering, there's no such thing as the copyright industry, because copyright is a nebulous collection of laws. I mean, I'm assuming they're talking about mass media corporations like Disney or Warner, but that's not who internet historian plagiarized from, is it? The complete inability for audiences to separate individuals from corporations is astounding. I mean, remember during the writer's strike, when there was that one type of person who was really loud about their opinions? Oh, I don't care about any of this writer's strike nonsense. You know, I'm anti the Hollywood elite. Oh, you're anti-writer's strike because you don't like the Hollywood elite? Who do you think they're striking against? What, you think the company's shareholders are the writers? You think the CEO of Disney writes episodes of Dog with a Blog? The idea that what internet historian did isn't wrong because the copyright system is broken is a weirdly common sentiment. I mean, yes, the copyright system the world uses is broken, stupid, and unfair. But the idea that just because the system is broken, nothing you can do is wrong, is some real, like, edgy 14-year-old Joker logic. You murdered my husband! You monster! Ah, but you know who the real monster is. The US military. What? So supposedly I'm a monster because I killed one person, right? But the US military kills tens, hundreds, sometimes even thousands of people each year. Are they monsters? Okay, sure, you guys are both monsters, whatever. What does this have to do with you killing my husband specifically? Venezuela iPhone bottom text. Okay, now here's the part of the video where I have to admit something. I lied. For framing reasons. There was, in fact, one new argument that wasn't in my original video. And it's not very good, but like neither were the other ones, so I'm gonna talk about it. And that idea is plagiarism shouldn't be a crime at all. Death to intellectual property. Imagine caring about plagiarism. Owning an idea is fake and gay. You don't lose anything when someone steals it. This is like pretending piracy is also theft. Now this appears to be a butchering of a common argument used for defending fan creations. The original argument is that as long as you're telling your own unique story, you should be allowed to write a story about any character you want. And I actually agree with this argument. I think it's high time that fan works become legal, and I even think that a lot of them deserve to be able to be profitable. And I think the misuse of the argument here is really the proof is in the pudding. Owning an idea is fake and gay. An hour-long script is not just an idea. I think what a lot of people don't understand is that plagiarism isn't just intellectual property theft. It's kind of a form of wage theft. When you plagiarize something for profit, the person you plagiarize from is a contributor, and it's someone you're not paying. And going back to the argument that plagiarism just shouldn't be a crime, I don't think these people who are arguing this fully comprehend what that would mean if plagiarism just wasn't a crime. In a world that doesn't have any intellectual property or plagiarism laws, legally, you could write a book, and then a company that's a bigger distributor can copy and paste that entire book, claim the author is a different person, and because they're a bigger distributor, you could die completely unknown, and the person they gave the credit to could be a millionaire. And I know that sounds ridiculous and like, would that even happen? But that's actually literally exactly what the internet historian tried to do. Yeah, that's right. That scenario you just thought was a straw man actually happened. Imagine, if you will, the world where the internet historian never got caught in his original video. Sure, he didn't make $1 million from that video alone, and that video alone didn't make him world famous. But he made a lot of money, he got quite a bit more popular because of that video, and he got an awful lot of praise for his writing. Moving on from that, I have another thing to talk about, and this one almost counts as an argument. I mean, like, not almost, like, it's pretty far away from being an argument. And that's the ever classic, I don't care. Now, consulting the Squid-Boy pyramid of already lost the argument, you can see hypocrisy is at the top. That means you just lost the argument. Insults is second from the bottom. That means you lost the argument quite a while ago. And I don't care is at the bottom. That means you lost the argument so long ago, and at this point, you're just trying to pretend to yourself that you were never even part of the argument. Now, the first comment I want to show you is actually a pair of comments, and they were so cosmically funny to me, I'm convinced it's a miracle. Yes, these two comments were right next to each other in the video's comments. The next comment I want to talk about is this one, which is considerably less funny, but what is funny is the lengthy discussion I had underneath it with a particular person. We just ain't care. It's going to be so funny when you turn 13 and reflect on your past. What a fool I was to not care about the one time internet historian copied someone's article for his video. If only I had wasted my life getting irrationally angry over a situation I had no involvement in, instead of going on with my day. Also 13, since when was that an age people start to reflect back on their life? You've barely lived long enough to have things to reflect on. Maybe you should timestamp the part where I said everyone should take parts out of their day to be angry, because I'm not able to find it. Yeah, probably because I was never referencing something you said. Don't know why you thought I was, but go on, argue against points that were never made. Decides to argue with me. I never referenced something you said. Yeah, there's a reason I assumed you guys were under 13. And that's when the original poster had a psychotic meltdown based around Squid Games. Can you make a video about Squid Game? That would be fire. Yeah, if he made that, then would be peak. For real, that's what I'm saying, man. A farmer once said this to a vegan, and I think it works here. We have a choice, and just because you made your choice, don't put your choice on me. I want to be able to choose for myself. And then he responds, I choose Squid Game. Whoever you were talking to would pick Squid Game, so no need to bother. Art like Squid Game. So yeah, I don't think he's beating the under 13 allegations anytime soon. And you know, I think the whole I don't care argument is really silly when you think about it just a little bit. I mean, I think Shy Guy Mask here put it perfectly. If you don't care, then why did you not only click on this video, but also comment on it? Wait, hold, Shy Guy Mask? He commented that on this thread? Wait, hold on. Nope. That is Shy Guy Mask with 300,000 subscribers. That is actually him. So yeah, a YouTuber with 300,000 subscribers who I'm subscribed to commented on my video in a thread of me arguing with some random loser, and he's defending me. Okay, I don't want to come off wrong. To be clear, I'm also a loser. But yeah, for my first interaction with a bigger YouTuber, I'd say that was decent. Before I move on to the conclusion of this video, I just want to go through a couple more comments that I thought were funny. Oh, did he plagiarize? I see. So who's hungry?
Huh?
230 dislikes according to Bring Back Dislikes extension. Yeah, there's actually closer to 350 now. Plagiarism. Dork. Okay, the second half of that is accurate, but I do think this ties in well to one of my points in the original video I made, and that's the fact that a lot of these people who are defending him of plagiarism are acting like he got cancelled, and like for something different, like, plagiarism, really? Fans do understand. They just don't care. It's clear that this section of the HbomberGuy's video was a clear hit piece. It's really amazing how life can imitate art sometimes. This is basically identical to a joke I made like near the end of that video. The mental gymnastics to have to like believe this are ridiculous. Oh no, you don't understand. The video is an internet historian hit piece, okay? You see, the other 3.5 hours, they're just there to distract you. They're just there to distract you. It's all just fluff for the 20-minute internet historian hit piece. All of the other stuff, it's just there to distract you. The main goal of the video is to cancel the internet historian. Now sure, other careers have been ended, but you know, that's secondary. It's just, you know, part of the shotgun blast, okay? It's all there to stop the internet historian, because they don't like him because he's funny. They don't like him because he's funny. And then the last comment I want to talk about is this. Midwit refuses Midwit's arguments over another Midwit's takedown video on another Midwit. Meeting of the minds. And so yeah, I can definitively say this guy destroyed me. This was the one hate comment that destroyed me. He won. Is the only good hate comment I received. And so in conclusion, I'd say my main takeaway from this whole ordeal is never read comments via the notification tab. Because from my experience, around like 8 out of 10 comments you'll get will be hate comments. But there'll also be comments that are just completely in the shadow realm. They'll have 0 likes, maybe a reply that disagrees with them. Meanwhile, the comments at the top that actually get traction will be adding to the conversation, telling jokes, building on your video. If there's any advice I could give to a new YouTuber starting out, it's don't read comments past like comment number 20 on a video. It's just not worth it. You're only gonna get slop from there. Okay, but now I want to give an actual conclusion. And you know, after reading a lot of these comments and listening to a lot of the arguments, I just think a lot of people don't understand that creative work is still work. They don't understand the big deal for stealing a script in an hour-long video, because they don't understand how long it takes to write an hour-long script. It took the original author about a month to write that article, and that's not even including the several months of research he did. So many people just don't understand the massive scope difference between creative input and creative output. I mean, that original video I made was 21 minutes long. It didn't take 21 minutes to make it. No, that video must have taken me at least 4 hours to make. And if we include the time it took to write the script, it still took 4 hours. I didn't write a script for that video, you could probably tell. And I think the internet historian's silence on the matter so far says a whole lot, because he is a creative and he has made things. So even though his fans clearly don't understand how wrong what he did was, he definitely does.